Hey everyone, it's Meridy. I'm back again today with my 6th process video using our Gravel and Grits Limitless and Essentials kits. And let me show you what I'm working with today. Since I was already working on some birthday pictures in my last video, I just decided to stick with this birthday theme and continue to go with it right now. And so I have these 2 pictures of Asher. They were taken on the last day of being 8 years old. And I usually take pictures like the night before his birthday when he's still one age, and then also the next day when he's the next age, and usually he would hold up the number of fingers, like 8 fingers. But I totally forgot, and he fell asleep on the couch, and so my daughter helped me snap these pictures of him because he was just totally asleep. So I just think they're cute sleepy pictures too. So, let's see. I've got this little black frame. Not sure if I'm gonna use that or not. I've got 3 little red hearts. Start each day like it's your birthday. For the record, I've got this leftover tag that I cut in half last time that I didn't use. I don't know if I'll use that. This is gonna represent my journaling strips. This is my color swatch that I made in my unboxing video in case I need to refer to it for mixed media or anything. I have all the rest of the birthday Hip Hip Hooray frames and tags, you know, right there in case I need them. Then I've got these foam stickers. And it says 365 days to remember. And since it's the end of his 8th year, I think that is the perfect little embellishment to go on here. Oh, got one of these stuck. Okay, I don't think I need to add, he's obviously not smiling. Okay, I don't think I need any more of these, but I'll keep them handy right here just in case I grab them. I could write goodbye 8. I don't know. We'll see. I've got, of course, the number pattern paper that I used on the layout I did the other day, which I would love to use. I've got this blue sheet of cardstock from my stash that I pulled out because I used another sheet that was the exact same color earlier this month, and I just kept this sheet out since it already matches. I've got my scraps here, and then I've got this plaid paper that I really love, and I wanted to use it on the last layout, but there were so many pictures on that layout that I didn't have any more space. So I didn't get to use the plaid paper. And then of course I've got this Mintage Chippies packaging. It's a piece of cardstock, some cardstock from my stash if I need this to map pictures or whatever. I probably will not use the bug paper. I've got black from my stash if I need to map the pictures. Yeah, I've got this happy birthday, nighty night. See you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile. Yeah, I can use some of these. These are just the leftover little bits and bobs out of embellishment packs that I haven't used yet. I like this orange tag and this little half of one. And my 2 sequin mixes from this month, so this is gonna be close at hand if I need it. I probably will not use any of the little builder things because he's not building and he's not napping. So that one doesn't really make sense either. So I'm gonna just put this off to the side. I'm not gonna probably use that one. But the rest of this, I can have a plan. Okay, and then as you can see, probably off to the side here, I've got these Distress Spritz bottles from Tim Holtz. These are, oh man, they were new. They were released this past fall, the first set of colors, and then he's released a couple of other sets of colors. I'm not really sure how many have been released already. I mean, it's the same colors that the inks come in, like this is Peacock Feather, Fossilized Amber, Lumberjack Plaid, and Salvaged Patina. But they're just releasing a few at a time, I guess. So Lacey had mentioned in her live video, which if you do not know, in our Facebook group, Lacey does a Facebook Live once a month where she works with the current month's kit, and we're all in there chatting, and it's fun, and she makes an amazing layout. So we would love to have you join us there. If you're not in that group, it'll be linked in the description of this video. That's where we post sneak peeks and all kinds of things. Anyway, in her Facebook Live video, she had mentioned these distress spritzes and hoping that maybe we could start carrying them. And she specifically mentioned the fossilized amber color, which she said is very close to the Heidi Swap color shine. And do you remember that? Like the gold, the Jen Hadfield gold mists, like the gold mists from a few years ago, maybe like 5 years ago, they quit carrying them. So it looks really, really good, like gold. And the great thing about these is they work on white paper or on like black or dark colors of paper. And they're opaque, nice and opaque. And so they show up even on the black paper. And the color, some of these look a little bit different on black than they do on white. So we try to sample them on the website. When you're checking out and buying these, you can see there's a little sample of it sprayed on black and sprayed on white. You'll see what I mean. Anyway, so I would really love to use one of these today. And I'm thinking maybe the lumberjack plaid or the peacock feathers. Okay, I'll probably save these two for another day and I'll pull them out. I'm gonna set them right in my little caddy that I keep next to my filming area. So we've got these two pictures, and I don't really want the whole entire background to be plaid. Nor do I want it to all be numbers. So I think what I'm gonna do, I think first I'm gonna mat these photos on white paper. So let me go get these two matted and I will be right back. Alrighty, I've got these two matted. And I do think I want them to be sideways. Oh, that's kind of cute too. Not upside down. You know, maybe I do want them that direction. Okay, so I'm just gonna start cutting into paper and taking big chunks. I'm gonna cut this one 6 inches by 6 inches. And then I'm gonna cut this one 4 inches by 8 inches. Okay, and I've got the back sides of these to remind me that I have other patterns if I need it. Now to decide, do I want to put this on blue paper? I'm just throwing things out here. I'm not, this doesn't necessarily mean this is what my layout's gonna look like, but I've just got to get, you know, at least started with an idea. So do I like it on blue? Or do I like it on white? Maybe with a blue border. I kind of like that. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna build this page on white. I'm gonna trim it down about 1/2 inch off of 2 sides. And then I'm gonna go in and gut this light blue paper with about a 1 inch border all the way around. The only thing that's not good about my awesome green caterpillar crop trimmer is you cannot gut paper with it because you can't start cutting in the middle like this. So that's why I keep my handy dandy old school trimmer. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and adhere this right in the middle. Okay. Kind of like it like this. What other things do I have here? These will just sprinkle this little frame. That frame can look really cute, kind of with the pictures. And maybe I can mat this frame, or mount this frame with something inside of it. I don't like that. The red looks kind of nice inside of it. I think I'm gonna have to use the red, guys. It won. So I'm just going to trim a little piece of this and adhere it into the back of this frame. Okay, and let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, it really balances out some of the red in the pictures and this red down here. I really like it. The word you. I might want to ink this with some yellow ink to kind of change it from looking so peachy to make it look orangish yellow. Let's see what that will look like. Hold on, let me continue adding little bits around. That's cute. These are just packaging. This is just packaging from the Not Just for Boys packaging little labels that I cut apart. I like that up there. Now, do I need a whole tag up there? It's upside down and it has words, so it's reading upside down, so I don't really like that. But I wonder if I could just cut another little tag out of something. Let's see. I'm gonna organize this real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, a couple options here. I have this. I think I'm just gonna make a few little thin little banner notches. I think I'll make them just like this. So I'm gonna cut this 1.5 inches wide. This is the back of the number paper. And I'm gonna cut this one 1 inch wide. And then I just have this left, so maybe I could just include it too. This is a little too wide for me. I'm just gonna cut off that white. It was just that little, it's not a whole square. So I'm gonna cut it like this, and I think I like that better. Okay. Next, I'm going to grab my hexagon punch and notch all of these. And I'm just simply going to put it in the hexagon punch so it notches it like a banner. And I'm going to do the same thing to all 3 of these. And then I can figure out how I want them to lay. I am gonna have to trim off some of these bits. I think I like it like that. I'm just gonna adhere them together right now so that I remember how I like them. I'm not adhering them to the page though yet. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just trim them so they're all the same height. This is just kind of eyeballing, guys. I don't really have measurements on how long these are. They're probably like weird lengths, like 2 3/8 inches or something, you know? I don't know. I just kind of eyeballed them. Okay, I like it like this. Let's see, I really want to try to use some splatters and stuff. I'm not going to use the red right now because there's a lot of red on here already. And what I think I want to do is, instead of just going right in with this, is grab my tumbled glass, because it's the light blue. I think that's the color that I want. Yep, I'm gonna grab my tumbled glass, and I am going to do a little bit of inking underneath all of these things. But in order to do that really easily, I think I'm gonna start adhering down the pieces here, because then everything won't be sliding and moving around. So I'm gonna just start adhering things down. So that I can just pick this whole thing up in one big piece. So let me get this adhered and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got it how I like it. This is gonna be right about there. So let me come in with this tumbled glass. I'm just gonna use it on a blending brush. And I'm just gonna put it ever so slightly, really light, just to add a little bit of color under here. I don't want to get too much on, so that's why I'm using a very light hand right now, because it's easier to keep adding color than it is to take color off if I get it too dark. Okay, I'm going to get a little down here and a little down there at the bottom. Okay, and then I do think that I should put a little bit sticking out under these little label flag pennant things. I'm just gonna do a little bit up here on both sides. Okay, now I really want to add some of this spritz. So I'm gonna shake it up really well to get all of the, because it's like, what is the word? Like shimmery in there. So I'm gonna shake it up really well. And I'm just gonna splatter just a little. And this is drying fairly quickly. Most of it's already dry that fast. So I'll keep that in case I need to add a little more. And I can go ahead and adhere this top little section down. And then while this is drying, I'm gonna take this U that I had mentioned altering, and I am gonna just color right over it with mustard seed yellow. Again, I'm gonna use the little blending brush. Actually, I'm gonna use this one because it's been used in yellow. And I'm just gonna get a little scrap of paper to sit it on and hope that this works. Okay. And then I think I'm just going to adhere this whole thing down right now. A couple of those little splatters aren't quite all the way dry, but they're not sopping wet. They're not gonna soak through my layers of paper here. Most of them are all the way dry. So, yep, this is right where I want it. And for the record can go there. Oh yeah, I like the yellow U. I'm gonna put the for the record and the U up on foam tape. Okay, now I can add some of these stickers that I love. This Nighty Night one. And I just think this is a cute one. This little alligator riding a bicycle. So I'm gonna have to add him somewhere. And maybe I think I'm gonna put him right in here. looks like he's celebrating there. And I think I'll come in with a couple of these little stars. I only might, oh, I've got a few more down here. So let me get a few stars. And then I think that's all the stars I've got on here. So I think, oh, my little hearts. How can I forget these? Oh my gosh. There's one in there. No, no. Okay, again, I might have to ink some things because everywhere I want to put these stars is it's blending in with the red background. So I think I'm just going to flip those stars right over and ink them in the mustard seed yellow as well, so that they kind of pop, because you can't even really see this up there. So let me ink these up. That will bring a little more of this color into the layout too. I had it in the first place was good. Let me get these adhered, and then I'm just going to say my last little remarks, but I am also going to show you where I'm going to put my journaling in just a second. So, but let me tell you that if you were inspired by this layout, either to recreate this layout using our Gravel and Grit kit, like in the exact same way that I did, or maybe you're just inspired to use your kit, not even to create anything remotely like this, but just your own design, we would love to see what you make on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community group. And like I said, I'm going to link that in the description of this video. If you would like to subscribe to our Not Just for Boys kits, this video is airing, I believe, on the 19th of February. So tomorrow, which is the 20th, we will open up subscriptions again, and those subscriptions will start with the March kit. So if you're not already subscribed and would like to, you might want to stop by the website tomorrow and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, of course, you don't need to do that. Let's see, what else do I usually say? If you like my YouTube videos, you might want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as I put up approximately 8 process videos a month using the current month's kit. And then after my 8 process videos this year, I am putting up a little Style Your Scraps video where I will use the leftover pieces of this month's kit to kind of make embellishments or stuff to get ready, like the little scraps that are left from this kit. I show you what I'm going to do with them and how I plan on using them in the future, because you know, every month there's some leftover pieces after I make all 8 process videos. So I'll show you what my plans are with those. And other than that, guys, let me show you real quick. I'm just putting a little outline around this layout because I thought it needed it. And then I'm going to show you where I'm going to put my journaling. Oh, and apparently I didn't adhere this one down. Okay, I'll probably put journaling right in this. Actually, I'm going to probably put my journaling right down here in this area. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a couple of days with my 7th process video using this kit. Bye, guys.